Hey guys, so I really wanted to make a quick video for you today about fear, and I can't find my tripod anywhere, so forgive the shaky uh, filming since I'm holding the camera myself. Um, I was mentioning today how when I started having insights and when they started coming quicker and quicker, I the first one was all about dealing with fear, and it was basically a desire to have insights. And it was when I read the book by the clairvoyant doctor, and I found his the remains of his old house, and so I went there, and it seemed like a childish kind of silly thing for me to do at the time, but I put my hands down on the granite blocks that were foundation, and I just like really fancied the idea and really wished to have an insight. And I had a strong insight that was I was scared to be there. This place was in the woods, and I felt like I was trespassing, and I didn't know if I was going to fall in some old well somewhere or anything like that. And so I was really scared, and at the time I was drinking coffee. And I just got this insight that I needed to deal with my fear somehow. I needed to deal with my fear, and I'd be able to have insights. And so after that, I stopped drinking coffee, and I realized how I could get so much more done drinking the coffee, but it wasn't worth the anxiety, and the fear was the price that I had to pay for it. I'm really sensitive to things like caffeine and everything. And so the second time I went back to the place, I had another strong insight, which was that I needed to feel like I was worthy of being there. Again, I felt like I was trespassing, and I was worried that someone was going to come and tell me I shouldn't be there. And this was similar to an insight I got from listening to an Abraham Hicks video about this mother takes her little girl to Disney, and they have its Magic Kingdom, and they have this big parade at the end, and the little girl was just pouting, and the mother asked her, she said, why aren't you excited? This is all for you. All of this is for you. And the little girl says, no, it's for everybody here. It's not all for me. This is for everyone. And Abraham Hicks said that that was the problem with us, that we don't think that this is all for us, that all this beauty in the world, that this is really all for us. And so I dealt with that, and I started to feel worthy of going to that place. And so the third insight was, it had just started to warm up, and it was this brilliant like sunshine, and I was just so happy to be sitting in the sun, and the sun just felt like love to me, which is another thing I thought was like a silly observation or a silly thing to think. But I got this insight that the like people in my life who I was talking to and having debates with and conversations, that the only thing I could really give them was my love, was that same love, that same pure love, like the love of the sun. And it helped me to sort out my pride from my love. And that's something that I'm going back to, is trying to sort out pride from love. And fear is what keeps us from love. And both of these things, like loving more and dealing with our fear, is basically all that the spiritual work, all that being a self-actualized person, that's all it boils down to. Everything you really want in life is something that scares you. Having like good relationships, going places that you're scared of. And by working with my fear, I've had so many good results, and I've been able to explore so much of myself and so much of the world around me, which in non-duality is the same thing, right? And so stillness, meditation, loving kindness meditation, love, all these things are ways of dealing with our fear just so we can let the love in, just so that we can let our true love, our true essence, our true beauty shine through. So the black flies are chewing me to death, and I guess that's a form of fear. I have pretty high tolerance to them because I grew up where they're even worse. So I just want to show you how gorgeous this tree is right now, though. It's so beautiful outside. Like, it's for real. It's ridiculous how beautiful it is in the spring. And after looking at just like dull gray colors all winter and training yourself to see the beauty in that, it's mind-blowing how pretty it gets here. That's all for today. I hope to talk more about fear in the future and how to deal with it. And if you guys have any ideas for videos you want me to shoot, please let me know. Things that would be helpful. I am working a lot recently. After my awakening, I'm realizing how selfish I'm being a lot of the time and how fixated I am on my own journey. And if there's anything that you would like to hear me talk about or any problems that you're having, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.